Alrighty. What is going on, my peoples? Welcome to The Bridge. The Bridge is a puzzle game that I actually found out about on the Nintendo Switch. And I'm gonna play it today. I've got my nice headphones to capture my voice and the audio. I have my Xbox controller here that will control the game. As you can see, it's showing on the screen. So The Bridge is a puzzle game where you rotate the screen to get through some puzzles. And I'm going to be playing it on stream. My integrity of wit. And my home. So we go into the first room. So I think people are going to find this game pretty cool. It was released in 2013, a while ago. And it actually won Best Puzzle Game of the Year that year. So as you can see, I've got my character moving, and then I can press the buttons to rotate the screen so I can get through the puzzle to the door. And now people are going to watch this either while it's live or as a video later and be like, Ryan, it's no fun to watch you play a game you already know how to do everything in. And this is only going to last for the first few levels, because it gets hard. It's pretty hard, pretty quick. So, I think that live streaming is pretty cool. This game is pretty fun. It's one of the charming things about the Bridge is how simple it is. It's so simple yet so difficult. In each hallway is what they're called, or each difficulty, 1, 2, and 3, they introduce a new obstacle. So in this first level, they introduced the Menace, which is that little creepy ball thing. If you touch it, you die instantly. Then they introduce the Vortex, which kind of traps you. Then they introduce Inversion, which Inversion is probably one of the most interesting things I've ever seen in a puzzle game. So here's when it starts to get a little tricky. We have this Menace on a ball and chain, and the key is behind it. If I remember what we have to do... We have to get that key, and then rotate the Menace around, so that it, gets caught on the tree. So if I just keep kind of rotating this way, what should happen is the chain attached to the tree should roll around and it'll get stuck. Yep. Now all I need to do is walk over to the door. This game is usually $10 on Steam. It was on sale today for $1.89, and I was like, you know what, I'll take it and stream it. Now this is where things start to get hard, because in this level you have to rotate the key, but then it comes out, and you have to turn it at the exact right time to get the key to land where you want it to land, if that makes any sense. In this level, your character doesn't really have to move all that much. You just have to focus more on rotating. So you see here, there's going to be an open space. And so the key is going to slide down here. Slowly but surely. So now as it slides, I have to rotate it so that it goes in there. When you fail, you press and hold B, and wow, time rewind. I actually haven't beaten this game on Switch yet, so once we get farther in, it'll get more interesting. And if this game looks interesting to you, please check it out on Steam. You've got about another day at the time that this is being streamed for it to be only $1 or $2, I should say. Just rounding up a bit. Yeah, we did it. Boom. So the Nook is where things start to get pretty annoying. Because we have to avoid the menace while getting to the door, but this time it just gets quite complex. So can I get the menace to roll right over? Okay, no I can't. Okay. No! Yeah, this is where it's gonna start to get fun for you kind people at home watching this video, or stream, or whatever it may be. Because this is kind of where I start having no idea what I'm doing. Maybe I get it down there? Oh wow, that worked better than I thought it would. The first room is the first chapter is what they call it, is pretty easy. And then we start to get some story elements. I finally found someone who shares my passion for esoteric mathematics. We've agreed to begin work on some of my ideas. With his help, my dream could be realized. Which, this game is based off that artist MC Escher, and then Isaac Newton. And so there's supposed to be some sort of lore to it, but I think you have to beat the game to kind of understand the story. The world is a much larger place when every wall is a floor. It gets really deep. So, without further ado, let's move on to World 2. So here they're going to introduce the vortex. The vortex is this neat little thing that that traps anything in it, and it's kind of swirly. In a lot of levels, there's a button that can undo and redo the vortex, which is pretty... It adds some complexity to the levels, because you have to know what can get stuck in the vortex and what cannot. It's harder than you think. Yeah, see, I get pulled in there. Yep, and now I'm trapped. There's nothing I can really do about that. Now, I find this game amazing. No! Bite off key. Please. Do it for me. Yay. Boom. Vortex avoided. Isn't this the level where the vortex is on a timer or something? Yep. So the best way to avoid it would be to... I don't actually really remember some of these levels, but that's because I've been stuck on chapter 3 for ages. So apparently after you beat the 3 chapters, more doors unlock, and what happens is actually you actually have to redo all the levels except they're a mirror image, which I personally think is awesome. No! No! How do you do this one? I don't remember. I have to get stuck in that vortex, right? It would make sense. No, let's get stuck in there. Sounds like it might be beneficial. Oh yeah, that's how you do it. Gotta rotate the whole thing around so that the menace hits the button. You're all set. Boom. I guess you could call this more of a walkthrough than a playthrough, but I don't know. The pillars. This one's so weird. And then there I am. So I have to go through all of these pillars that are just kind of defying physics a bit. And then whatever engine they use to create this game is just phenomenal. And honestly, I cannot get over it. Maybe I should just get the key stuck in the vortex. That's not what I want. Reset puzzle. Yeah, let's try that again. So I think I gotta get the key stuck in the vortex so I can go grab it. I'm sure that's part of it. Yeah, because if I get the key stuck in the vortex right there, it'll get stuck right there. Then I can go down here. Push the button so that it slides down here. And now I just go over here. Boom. The Molosseum. level. So in this level, what I need to do is get down to where the menace. I need to switch places with the menace. What I should do is get it down there. So now I go down and get stuck in the vortex. Stay down there, menace. This game really makes me focus. Maybe I should play it more often. So now I need to get myself into that vortex. Get the menace up to my button. And then I'm on the door. So I'll be streaming today for about 45 minutes, counting right now. Bazinga. The memorial. He looks very sad or scared. Oh no, this one took me forever. I don't even think I remember how to do it. So this is where it's going to start to get interesting, and I have to actually think to solve these puzzles. I don't remember. Nope. Alright, yeah, you can go down there, Menace. No! No! Yes, no. Maybe I go down here, flip around the key, and do this whole thing again. No! Get it flat. Up, down a bit. No! Spinning around. Like so. So now it's down there, now it's stuck up there if I do this. Boom. So now we need to get the menace up there. I don't care if I do care if I get stuck in there with it. Nope. This is not gonna work. Let's get the keys. No! Menace! Why are you such a doofus? Stop! Stop! Oh my word. Stop, stop, stop! Menace. This is so aggravating. There we go. There we go. Oh wow, that was the last chapter. We're like children with a bottomless toy box, creating and exploring, limited only by our imaginations. We cast aside the theories of old and invent new ones beyond method or reason. Our own world. Alright, I gotta check how much time I've got left for this stream. About 20 minutes, alright, cool, cool, cool. Boom. We'll see how much progress we can make. The inversion. Alright, this is where things get really awesome. So what the inversion does is, there's a little triangle symbol, like the one that's on the logo of the game and everything. And if you go into it and you press A on your Xbox controller, or Enter if you're just playing with a keyboard, you change color. Now, what does changing color do for you? There are white doors, white menaces. There are black doors and black menaces. So if you're white against a black menace, it will do nothing to you. So, and now I've inverted. I'm a different color and I came out of a different inversion. You see that door up there is white, which means I have to be white to go open it. The level I'm stuck on Switch is one that you just have to, there's a few things you have to do. You have to invert correctly to get different doors to different keys, avoid different menaces, and you have to use the inversions to warp around. And it's amazing. Yeah, there's my example of the black menace and the white menace. You always start out as the black. And watch. So the white menace cannot injure me. I will just walk right through it. So now I invert. I'm white. The menace that is not my color will not harm me. But the menace that is my color will. So now I've inverted again, and I just need to get to the door. aftermath. So apparently this is part of the story, but the aftermath, we're on the same level, but it's been destroyed, and everything's just in a wreck. And if you heard my controller vibrating, that was supposed to signify some sort of collision. We're on the same level as the first level, that is. It's really weird. So much of the story I don't understand. That makes this level a lot harder, actually, because you don't have as much you can walk around and do. The inversion in this level, they're here because you have to kind of warp around a bit. The inversion thing really mixes me up. This game's actually really fun. Even just the challenge of not knowing what to do and when to do it is just really a blast. And plus, I get to make use of my good old Xbox 360 controller. So, do I have to, like, land on some of that debris or something? Yep, this is where the stream's gonna start to get fun for viewers. For viewers back home. I know I have to be black and get down there, but... Whoa. Perfect. No way. Oh, that's really sad. Oh, that's what I did wrong. Let's just reverse all the way back to when I was over here. No. Okay. I've got it. Boom. Hello? Yeah, just walk off the edge. No, I don't have enough time to shift that quickly. Oh, man. The inversion's gotta have something to do with it. Like, can I just land somewhere? Oh, there we go. I spent all that time doing that just for the inversion will be the key. The antique. He's got his notebook out. So we're on the timepiece again, except it's busted. Very interesting. Oh my word. No! What? Let's just kind of pop and weave down there. No! Stay! No, stay right there. Okay. Get to a position where I can catch the key and invert at the same time. Oh. Well, there's a solution. I keep forgetting that how important inversion is to these levels. And so I'm like, how do I do this? And then I just don't invert, ever. Perfect, so now I can meet the key over here. That'll just kind of slide towards me. And collect it. I can invert. Bazinga. The corridor! He's reaching over for the key. Don't fall. Don't fall, Mr. President. Yeah, this one gets really tricky because you just have to invert around and just kind of teleport, pop, and leave. Oh, I don't want to touch that, do I? No, I didn't. What if I inverted? And I did that another way. There. There. No, don't do that. Ugh. This game is so hard. Can you please go where I need you to go? Key. Well, let's try inverting all over the place and see if that does me any good. Just walks through the other menace. Whoa. Now boop. Come on. What the heck? Oh no! Excuse me? Can I... What the heck? Oh. I always gotta be watching out for those buggers. Oh, word. Let's gonna move him out of the way. Don't like that menace. She's a stupid menace. The menace is a big, fat, stupid head. The menace should go away. Now, Bazinga? Now, will you let me invert without dying instantly? He. Ugh. Why is this game a thing? I'm the one who just bought it to stream it, lol.